And welcome to Unboxes, the 25th anniversary, the Sword Edition 6 25th anniversary edition. There's fine, and here we are unboxing another game and trying something a little bit different. One, which is obvious. Okay, that which is obvious, but obviously I'm not using gloves. And B, I'm actually using my tripod for once. If you got this tripod like a couple months ago, I've been meaning to talk about videos with it, but I don't really get the time, because if I didn't talk about video, then I might not be able to do anything else. We're living in a time to dedicate something to something new, as well as something not gameplay related, because as we all know, this is mostly a gameplay channel, so I want to keep it mostly gameplay. Instead of having just one video where all I do is just sit around and talk, which I promise you will be equally entertaining. It's just going to be different, and most people don't like it. Probably. But anyway, so as you can see, we are doing today, so edition 6, the 25th anniversary edition. This comes with obviously the game, but also, I'm going to look it up because I bet you do, you can't remember unless I really try hard. But not only that, it comes with 4 DLC packs. Now, whether or not these are expansions or not, I'm not quite sure. I don't think they are. They're just the first expansion, they're just the first DLCs, like, new race, like, not races, I guess they can be races, but no. But new nations, socializations, new scenarios, new maps, stuff like that. But also, this comes with an art book, and what is rather interesting which is rather interesting for a game. Actually, I think about it, it's not really interesting at all, because Call of Duty Black Ops 3 did the same thing, but this actually comes with a coin set, which is pretty cool. Which makes perfect sense for it being civilization, but still it's pretty interesting. And by the way, my dad loves to collect coins. If you saw what's underneath my TV, then you know why. He likes to give me a lot of coins for various occasions, which I do appreciate. That's pretty cool. Anyway, also this comes with the Aztec Civilization pre-order bonus, which obviously adds to 6. Alright, but anyway, so yeah, before we get the camera, we go over it really well, which I did plan on actually getting the camera, doing my normal thing while showing off the box, which we'll be doing, but first I wanted to do the intro. But anyway, so Civilization 6. Now, this version of the game, it's actually rather recent in its pre-order ability. Basically, you could only have pre-ordered this about 3-4 months ago. And by the way, this came out the 21st of October 2016. I'm recording this actually on the 22nd or 23rd. Because I really wasn't feeling well and didn't really have the time to record it earlier. Actually, I'm recording this at 5:17 a.m. Got back from a party with my dad, and I don't necessarily have time to do this. I should. If I wanted to be very pragmatic, I would just go record Ruby. That'd be fast, quick, and easy. Then go over to sleep. But no, I wanted to do this because, well, I needed to do it because someone else is doing it. So, but anyway, so yeah, this came out the 21st. However, I've been able to pre-order Civilization 6 pretty much since its announcement, pretty much, which was like a year ago, or at least 5 months, 5 months, and primarily been able to pre-order it on Steam. However, and you've also been able to pre-order the Limited Edition, which comes with, oh by the way, this comes with the soundtrack, which comes with, the Limited Edition comes with everything that this has except the art book and the coin set, obviously. So yeah, and I waited. I knew this would happen. I could have pre-ordered this on Steam right away, but I waited to be able to pre-order GameStop. I waited, then I was able to pre-order GameStop. I was only the digital version of the game. Which that was like 3 months after it was first able to pre-order via Steam. I waited, and then 2-3 months after that, I was able to pre-order the physical collector's edition, which is where they did that. Because again, if you pre-order on Steam, I think you might be able to cancel it, but just for the sake of argument, because I don't really know. Yeah, I wouldn't be able, and I don't do that type of thing anyway. I don't think you can refund pre-orders. So maybe you can, or cancel. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, either way, pre-order on Steam, and then you see this pop up at on GameSpot.com, and be able to get a nice physical game that is a collector's edition. Oh, by the way, I should also mention this is like $89.99. This is $89.99. That's $89.99. The deluxe edition, which is digital, is $79.99 US, and so is this. But unlike the limited edition, which you get everything but the art book and the coins, for this you get this for $10 more in the box. And yeah, there is no limited edition for physical. Physical, there's only this and standard, which makes sense. Anyway, so I'm glad that I waited upon waiting in order to get this, because I now have a collector's edition of Civilization, which is the first time I actually got a collector's edition of Civilization. Looking over to where my other Civilizations are, which you can't see because it's in a cabinet. But anyway, well, it's an open cabinet, but still. But anyway, so now I'm gonna go grab the camera on my you get on the that's that, and then we'll do it normally. So I'll be right back. Alright, here we are. Now, here's the front. The top. Very plain box. And the sides. The bottom. Another one of these sides, which is identical to the other one. And, of course, the back. Alright, so now how do you open this? Okay, looks like got something right here. And something right there. You know what, it'd be cleaner if I were to open it from the bottom as opposed to the top. I traditionally open things from the top, not the bottom, but still. And actually, hold on real quick. Alright, so, yeah, before we continue, because I wanted to talk about, and actually before we start and talk about one thing, I would like to thank Absurd Tiger, for sending, I think, a comment in the last video, which is the Battlefield 1 video, saying, you're cute, and I've seen you have really nice hands, so what's with the gloves? Work on the camera angle. You like the results better if it's slightly above you, which I was much trying to play games as you did, and I did comment to that. Now, thank you, Upstart Tiger. That's really nice. No, let's put the cameras for more. Thanks, Upstart Tiger. That's really nice of you. But yeah, I mean, as you said, I decided, you know what? Let's try doing no gloves again. I mean, the reason why I was wearing gloves The reason why I was wearing gloves in the first place is, yeah, as bad as this might seem in modern day society, but I'm talking about my hands. No one else's hands. If anyone has hands like mine, perfectly fine. And these are thoughts I used to have, like a year or two ago. But yeah, my hands. The reason why I wore gloves originally is because I thought my hands, more particularly my fingers, which is why I'm zooming on them, I thought they were a little girly, to be honest. Which again, if you have hands like mine, and if you have hands like mine, you have good hands. But yeah, I just didn't like them on show them camera. Which now I'm looking at them through the camera. I'm like, yeah, I was right, but no. But with comments like you were the third tiger, and what Sunny said, and what my mom said, and what my sister said, and other people, that I decided, you know what? If they can't find anything wrong with my hands, there's nothing wrong with my hands. Therefore, yeah. Anyway, so back to the video. Alright. So I will probably not be wearing gloves in the future. I don't want to hit the camera, that'd be bad. And you see it. Alright, there we go. I mean, it's better now than ever. Oh, whoa, don't go that far in. Very tight. For why oh yeah, we're cutting in. Great. Oh, did I hit the inside of the packaging? That's not good. This is a collector's edition. This is a collector's edition. That's not a good thing to break it. You want to be as clean as possible, which is why I'm coming down here. Alright, there we go. That is done. Come on. Thing on my lap. Oh, this is made in China. So, right there. I should barely read text on this. Come on. Here, let's try this way. Easier. Gravity will be on our side. So tight. Oh, that's the performance. That's the system recommendation. Look at that. Okay, yes, the Reno 7. However, it can be an i3 core. That's interesting. And then recommended is Windows 7 grades. 4th generation i5. Okay. Wait, where's it? 12 gigabytes of hard drive space. And I kind of out of them. Getting out of it. And of course, internet because it's a Steam game, like, well, PC games are these days. Alright, there we go. That is the bottom, which is fine if I open it to the bottom, which is just like that, which is like, just like Doom 2000, which I got. How it was opened. Oh, how it was opened. Get my lap again. Alright. Oh, wow. Just like Doom 2000. Anything in the box? No. Oh, just casually throw it away. No. Switch it out. Actually, we're keeping the scissors. We're keeping the scissors, so like this. All right. This thing's off. The king case. Right. I'll save you for last. We got the art book, which is at a weird angle because of the coins. So here's the art book. Oh wow. Oh wow. That is nice. Oh boy, that's the tripod. You might spot it earlier in the early videos. They really pointed out though. Well, if I have the camera tilt more up, you'll see it. That is a thick piece of paper, or whatever that is. And table contents and the pyramids being under instruction. Yeah, these are thick pages of paper. Pictures, actually, aren't they? Thick picture quality. No, actual nice. Pictures that you would have printed if you had a an old style film camera. Sid Meier's. 25 years ago, I was looking to follow up on a success of some simulation strategy games we had created on at Micropose Software, including Pirates, Robo Tycoon, and F-19 Fighter. These games were based on topics that fascinated me when I was a kid. Okay. Can you read the rest? Yes, you can. Oh, wow. I'm gonna flip through a little bit. Oh, that's the original civilization. They had Stalin as I was in the Russian leader back then, with Abraham Lincoln, which he returned a lot. As far as I remember, it's basically, the presidents of the American civilization are almost always been George Washington and/or Abraham Lincoln. However, this time, if I'm right, they changed it up a bit. Edition 2, 3. This is a really good art book going through the history of Civilization. And don't fall off. There we go. I used my camera hand in order to do it, by the way. Four. I don't want to go through the now with art books. I don't go through them all in case you are planning to get this. In case you are planning to get the art book, but I still want to go through a little bit for people that are not getting it and want to just see what's in it. This is 4. Now I started playing Civilization with Revolution on the DS and a year later on the Xbox. Then I played it on, and I got Civilization 5 after some time on PC. Then of course, there's Civilization 5. Then of course, Beyond Earth. So yeah. Right, so it's the art of all the Civilization games pretty much. Which is pretty cool. I mean, I don't think Civilization have had, I don't think Civilization have really had collector's editions. I don't think. There's 6. This one. Which I'm going to stop here because I don't want to get spoiled in the game. Alright, so that's the art book. Or at least part of it anyway. Now the coins. Oh, wow. Now let's remove this first. Now the coins. Alright, what do we got? Which are very much coins. Put this back. It doesn't matter. It's the 3DS thing. It's Nintendo. It's gonna live. It's hard to break Nintendo stuff. Insanely hard to break Nintendo stuff. Unlike Xbox, which is insanely easy, and PlayStation, which is moderate. But yeah, here is the coins. What do we got? Got George Washington. Yeah. Oh, it says like that. Alexander the Great. Ancient Greece. Blanking on his name. Ancient Egypt. Queen Elizabeth. England. Napoleon Bonaparte. France. George Washington, the United States of America, and finally, Montezuma, Aztec. Ramis, can't forget. And again, take him out of the sleeve. Back of the sleeve. Bottom of the sleeve. Top of the sleeve. That side of the sleeve. Oh, that side of the sleeve. Come on. I'm pretty sure you can get this out of here. Yeah, you can't, but it's going to take some effort, so I'm not. Alright, so now let's put these back in there just for safekeeping. Move this. Oh, we'll put this back there for right this second. Alright. Now, I'm going to open it up. Using magical powers of having nails, which by the way, these are where my nails look trimmed. I can't get it any trimmer than this. The reason is if you were to look really close, which you can kind of see on the camera, is my skin is rolled up underneath my fingernails. So I can only trim it that much, which is why my nails look long, which is another reason why I didn't like them and thought they were a little girly. Again, these are my hands. So I can say what I will about them. Well, it's still not the... Oh, right. It's still the best thing, but still. Alright. So, front of the case. Open side, bottom, top. And then... Which... Spine, which, by the way, watch this. Yeah, I have to demonstrate it, but the case is very flimsy. which means that which means that at least 2K is not really putting much effort, or really, it's not really putting much resources and money into building the case, which would make sense, because most people, I almost did, are going to buy it digitally through Steam and or GameStop, but most likely Steam. So so having a game case doesn't really matter anymore. I mean, that's just all the games I'm currently playing. That's just all the games I'm currently playing to record. But yeah, I mean, it's really consoles that have cases, and remember, it's the only reason why Xbox One has physical games to begin with, or at least a major component to it, is the fact that people complained, no, we want our physical games. That's the thing to remember, is Xbox is kind of going for the whole digital approach with the Xbox One. I believe PlayStation was going for a similar act. It's only Nintendo that decides. It's only Nintendo that does, well, Nintendo things, and when Nintendo decides, and Nintendo knows what is best for people, at least they think they do anyway. Nintendo never had a doubt with, digital, but anyway. So, so Xbox, after kind of announcing that maybe all their games will be digital, or at least a good portion of them, and people having a big outrage over it, even a slight hint of maybe from Microsoft. Microsoft decided to switch to, or Microsoft decided, you know what, we're not going to do that. We're going to go back to what we have been doing. So yeah, but now, there's also the main Mexico stamp, very similar to the Xbox game. But anyway, there you go. There you go. Get over there. Really need that trash bin. Alright, let's open it up. Oh, look at this case. Very flimsy. Because if you remember when I do this Xbox cases, you remember with Battlefield 1, I had a really serious time. I really had a serious hard time opening this. But yeah, now it's just so flimsy. Look at that. Oh my, look at that. So yeah, I mean, people have been doing this for a couple of years now. I've been back on the lasting consoles, having more flimsy cases, like the 360 and like the Wii U actually has game cases that are, that have, spokes. Instead of being a solid piece of plastic, it has spokes in it. So, well, I mean, Nintendo has just cut out a little bit more, but on Xbox, the actual spokes. So, yeah. Well, let's see what's inside this case. Oh, just the digital bonus soundtrack, alright. Which this case is similar, but I can go over how flimsy this is. And just in case. Oh. And it doesn't have the code on here. Oh, back up for the instruction manual, that's for the soundtrack. The soundtrack is alright. Well, that means this is fine to look at. Alright, here's the game manual. Is it? Oh, see? These may not be respectable in your... Okay. I mean, look at this. I broke it already by just opening it. Wow, that sad state of the game we're in. But, I mean, like I said, they're mainly... Oh, that's not bad. They're mainly geared to, they're for digital these days, with both, with Steam, basically. I mean, Steam, have you thought about Steam just being really, how much Valve made out with Steam? Everyone uses Steam. If not Steam, they use Origin. If not Origin, they use Blizzard. And the only reason people use Steam, the only reason why people use Origin and Blizzard is because those companies don't like Steam and made their own. Or, EA just decided to make their own because they could. So yeah, those are the only. There's other sites like Go Low Games, but still. But But Go Games doesn't have new. Oh, no, Go Games has new games, but it originally did not. But it's like everyone develops their games for work exclusively with Steam. So yeah, I mean, I don't remember the last time I got a game that did not work with Steam in some manner. So yeah, and there's the disc, which is only one disc. See how easy it is to open this now. Okay, still as hard as this type of opening thing is. I prefer the I'm looking at this. I prefer the half and half instead of the quarter. It's easier to open. Oh yeah, there's only one disc. Civilization games usually have multiple. I guess times have changed. Oh yeah, I should also mention that I also played Civilization. So I also played Civilization. What was that game called? Alpha Centauri. Alpha Centauri fun. I tried recording it one time, but it didn't work. I can try again now that I have the powers of NVIDIA Shadow Play. So yeah, open that up. You're not seeing it. Yeah, you're not seeing it because my hands are in the wrong spot. There we go. But yeah. Alright, that is open. Close it. Now give me a second to put everything away. Alright, so, yeah, I've been here for this video. So, what do I think of the 25th anniversary, Semi Civilization 6 25th anniversary edition? Well, it's actually pretty awesome. I know it got sidetracked, but it's pretty awesome. Yeah. I mean, okay, I was going to say it's a bit standard for a, collector's edition, but no, it kind of isn't. For one, the art book covers the entirety of the Civilization series, which is pretty cool, and this game as well. But also, it comes with a coin set, which is pretty cool. Comes with basically a season pass. It's a season pass for only one season, pretty much. Instead of being a season pass for a game's lifespan. Well, yeah, which is pretty interesting. So, yeah. I just comes the game, and it's worth $89.99. Oh yes, it is. It's definitely in a good price point for being worth $89.99 US. And if you were going to get the Digital Deluxe Edition, I would highly recommend that you do not, because you can still get this game. You can still order it on reload page. You can still order it on GameStop. Oh, well, that's the wrong page. Give me a sec. Well, you can still order it at GameStop, so yeah, so yeah, you can just do that. That's what I would do. So, yeah, definitely worth it. Because you pay only $10 more and you get a physical version of the Digital Deluxe Edition, which is amazing. Oh yeah, also the soundtrack. Soundtrack alone, yeah, it's in the kind of making it worth territory actually for me. But yeah, the soundtrack, basically soundtrack 4 DLC packs. Don't know what they are. The Collector's Edition coins and the art book, definitely worth it. But yeah, again, if you're going to get the Digital Deluxe Edition, you might as well just, if you're going to order it from online, you can order it from GameStop. You can order from GameStop.com, which is online, and get it shipped to you for $10 more to not only get the physical version, but you also get coin set and art book, which in my eyes is way more worth it than just going ahead and just buying on Steam for $79.99.
Alright, but anyway, and of course you can always go down your local GameStop and get it that way. Like I do. Man, a lot of people do. Which is the reason why GameStop is expanding, not shrinking. Or at least in Florida, or at least in my part of Florida they are, because there are just so many GameStops everywhere. In my Pacific area there are, basically, here's where I live. There's a GameStop here, 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 here. So, yeah. Which, thanks to Xbox going physical, and thanks to the people wanting physical games, they're doing it. Which means people like me can get this type of stuff without having to ship it. Because I just went to GameStop, pre-ordered it, it was here. Or, well, I basically went to GameStop one day, pre-ordered it, came back on launch day, picked it up, and bam, I had it. I didn't have to wait like a week for it to ship. And didn't even put my credit card or anything on Sid Meier's website, which is not, or 2K's website, which is not like the worst thing, because 2K is reputable, but still. It's still nice to go into the store and buy something as opposed to, having it shipped to you. Alright, by the way, so, yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you watching, this video. It means a lot to me. What me wants me to leave a comment to what you like the suggestions for this series, story tips that I'll play. Sorry. Actually, that's it. So, also, I have a Twitter, which is channel updates, as well as news about games I'm doing, what we're doing, I have done, or news in general that I think you might be interested in. Also, I do a business email in case you're interested in me playing your game mod or doing co-op with me. And if you have questions about this video or searching for this series or any other, please put in the comments below. So if you have some questions, suggestion, can see it. Alright, so yeah, that'll be it for this video. And I guess I gotta admit, the looking up at the camera is a bit odd. I mean, if I had the camera lower, it made me look a little bit taller. Also makes me look a little fat. Even though, again, Sunny didn't say I look fat, so I guess I didn't. I prefer having it on eye level, because on eye level, it's me and you talking on the same eye level. It just makes a little bit more sense to me. Having it up here is actually awfully relaxing. But yeah, and it makes you feel a little bit more, how do I say, commanding, more, gives you a higher stature, basically. That's what I want to say. That's how flower way to put it. So, yeah. And down here is, again, more relaxing, but still. But yeah, I probably will stick with level. But for the sake of this video, and for the sake of the Sir Tiger, let's start this way. Alright, so, yeah, that'll be it for this video. And I guess, see you in the skin.